Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. We are going to discuss about Soludo rescuing Onitsha from where Obiano left it. Rescuing Onitsha where Obiano left it. You can see how this place was before. This place was a heap of rubbish and dilapidated or bad roads everywhere in Onitsha. That's how Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State, left this great city, left this Ochanja in a sorry state, left this great, powerful city in a sorry state. And Soludo is coming to rescue it from where Obiano left it. So that's what you are witnessing. We are going to discuss more on this. Stay tuned. So thank you. We are back again. We are going to discuss what Soludo is doing to rescue Onitsha from the maladministration, the neglect of the past administrations in Anambra State, especially the last 80 years of Willie Obiano, who abandoned Onitsha in a sorry state. Most of the roads were dilapidated. No roads to the biggest market in West Africa, where most of the revenue that come to this state, come from. And this is how the rescue operation by Soludo leader government in Anambra State is trying to rescue this great city from this mess. Where he's standing now was formerly a heap of rubbish left by the previous administration. It was a sorry state. It was very, very bad. But now you can see how the transformation is beginning. I will tell you what you need to hear and what some people will not like to hear. That's why we're here to entertain. So what you need to hear is that there's a progress being recorded in Onitsha. No matter how slow it's been, but there is progress coming. If you would have met Onitsha a few months before Obiano, Willie Obiano, the former governor, left the power, you will be ashamed to be called Onye Anambra. Because the amount of rubbish, the amount of chaos in Onitsha, everywhere was taken over by touts, everywhere was rubbish, the whole houses were dumped with rubbish, nothing was happening. The drainages were filled. Okpoko was in a sorry state. The Sakamori, everywhere was in a mess. This avenue was cut for how many years? The road was cut into two. The Bida Road was in a sorry state. The Creek Road, the Niger Drive, the Oakway Street, the Vero South. Where will I name? Where will I name? The Old Market Road was in a sorry state. Oka Road was starting to, get messy as well. So many places in this great city was in a sorry state. The Onitsha Road was in a mess. So the whole city was in a mess. That's how Soludo come to meet this city. Look at the heap of where he came and saw. He was in a sorry state. I personally walked near that place. I was ashamed. I was ashamed to be called Onye Anambra because the government failed. The whole markets were being allocated between some of the friends and all those things. The car parks were taken over. The main market car park was, they built up local shops in it. In Ochanja, everywhere was built up. Nowhere to pass, even to get into these markets. Everywhere was in shambles. The whole market is littered with rubbish. But what are we seeing now? It's a gradual transformation. No matter how slow it is, although we expect him to move faster, we expect Soludo to move faster, to, get grip of the city, especially the West collection in the city, and the sweeping of streets, because the streets have improved, but there are still a lot to be done, because the streets are full of sand dunes because of no sweeping of the streets. So Soludo, as he's trying, he need to do more. He need to employ roadside sweepers. He need to engage a lot of people that has no job to give them employment. In Onitsha, he need to employ not less than 2,000 road sweepers to get on with the job, even if it's on a part-time basis. He need to enforce the market cleanliness, because the markets, everywhere they are doing business, all those markets or Chanja main market, all are very dirty. Before they start business, come and see the area dirty. When they finish the business, everywhere is dirty. So he needs to improve on that. He needs to improve on that. Maybe some of his aide is not telling him everything, but the feelers from the street and the pictures, if you watch the videos, you can see how the streets are not clean. The markets are still dirty. So, but there are massive improvement, unlike what he met. Soludo taking Onitsha from where the sorry state, Obiano, left Onitsha. In everything, there is no single road that you can say that he has actually built in that Onitsha. So Soludo need to quicken things up in creating orderliness in this great city of Onitsha. He need to quicken things up. He need to tidy up the mess left by the previous administration. The mess might be so much. It might be so, it might look so bad, but he can do that. But he also needs a capable hands to help him to accomplish this task. So Soludo will be able to succeed if he engage more of capable hands to help him in this task. The task might look very big, but he can accomplish it. Take, for instance, the cleaning of rubbish, cleaning of waste disposal in this city. He need to engage more companies to be able to evacuate and tidy up the city within 6 months. He also need to look at the issue of these drainages they left open, because he's contributing to the mess. Because you cannot keep on saying to people, oh, clean the drainages. If you leave the drainage open, the tendency of putting rubbish will be there. Even if people don't want to put rubbish, it might fall into these drainages. And if they bring it out again on the street, remember the waste disposal is not actually effective every of this rubbish will also fell into the drainage back again. So these are the problem that make the city very untidy. So Soludo should do more on that, because I know that he is rescuing Onitsha from the mess the previous administration of Sawili Obiano left it. But he can achieve this by being more proactive. The road, the sand dunes on the road, the roads, most of these major roads need sweeping. It needs sweeping. You need road sweepers. So those roads need road sweepers. There is no way, because even if you mark the roads and the roads is covered by sand, the road markings cannot be seen. Nobody can see it. It will cause serious accident. It will cause serious delays and hold-ups, traffic hold-ups. So to make it better, to look attractive, is for the street to be swept, and if possible, to also clean with water at least once a week, even if it's possible. But the roads has to be swept at least every 2 days. If it's swept every 2 days, 3 times a week, the roads will be kept better. It will be neat. So this is what we are discussing, that I think even Obiano will struggle to recognize Onitsha if he dare to step into Onitsha, because Soludo is actually changing Onitsha. Although he was initially very slow in doing that, but it looks like he's suddenly waking up. Although he acknowledged that by saying that this year he's going to turn on the gear, that he will accelerate the gear. That's why he said that this year is a year of changing gear. And it looks like he has finally changed gear. So let's hope that what he has started, he will be able to complete. So let's hope he succeed in this. I know the task might be difficult, but it can be achieved. So the task might look very serious, might be look very uh, difficult, but he has the ability to accomplish that. He will rescue finally Onitsha from where Obiano left it in a sorry state. Soludo is rescuing Onitsha from the sorry state left by